Since launching the Democratic Alliance's plan to turbocharge the economy 2 months ago, in which we highlighted key roadblocks to growth and job creation, we now present the Economic Inclusion for All Bill. This bill aims to replace years of ineffective ANC empowerment policies that have left the vast majority of South Africans unemployed, impoverished, and hopeless. Around 44 million of our citizens are stuck in poverty. 12 million are stranded in unemployment queues, and our country remains the most unequal place on earth. According to Professor William Gumede of the Wits School of Governance, conservatively 1 trillion rand has been moved between under 100 people since 1994. The BEE model has become a key driver of corruption within our society. We have witnessed this in the wide-scale looting of approximately 2 billion rand from Tembisa Hospital and the murder of Ekurhuleni Metropolitan Municipality's chief auditor, Mpumalo Mafole, after submitting a scathing report relating to 1.8 billion rand in chemical toilet tenders. This clearly demonstrates how successive ANC administrations have failed to address the root causes of inequality by implementing crude race-based procurement policies to benefit themselves at the expense of the people. Our Economic Inclusion Bill for All seeks to amend the Public Procurement Amendment Act of 2024 to repeal all race-based preferential procurement provisions and replace them with a real empowerment system that targets poverty as a proxy for disadvantage instead of race. The bill removes provisions for set-asides, pre-qualification criteria, subcontracting conditions, and local content designations, and replacing these measures with an outcomes-driven system centered on inclusive development and value-for-money procurement. Furthermore, the transitional measures in the bill include the winding down of the BEE Commission over 12 months and the systematic removal of references to BEE across legislation. The DA's alternative scorecard comprises 3 components. Firstly, value for money. Secondly, economic inclusion. And thirdly, disqualification criteria. The value for money component assesses cost effectiveness, technical capacity, and the reliability of bidders, which accounts for 80%. The economic inclusion component assesses bidders' demonstrable contributions to the SDGs across 5 key categories, such as human development, economic empowerment, environmental sustainability, inclusive communities, and a mixed impact option, which accounts for 20%. The disqualification criteria excludes bidders if there is a proven record of fraud, corruption, or misrepresentation. Instead of granting nominal ownership of foreign and local businesses to ANC cadres, the DA's alternative aims to empower all South Africans who lack access to economic opportunities by focusing on the following: human development activities such as feeding schemes, scholarships, and early childhood development; economic empowerment activities, including local hiring, small business development, and women's empowerment initiatives; environmental sustainability projects such as renewable energy, recycling, and reforestation investments; and lastly, inclusive community and governance initiatives like legal aid centers, urban greening, and NGO partnerships. It is now incumbent upon the ANC to recognize that its failed policies no longer enjoy the same public support as they did before. South Africans seek genuine empowerment rather than trickle-down redress, and therefore we formally call on the ANC to do the right thing by prioritizing the needs of the poor and the vulnerable instead of their cadres.
DA at Work, rescuing South Africa.